So, my name's Patricia. I have been a cosmetologist, barber for over 30 years. Off and on, I haven't really been doing it the entire time. If so, I probably would have shot myself in the fucking head by now. Oh, just to let everybody know, I do cuss. I'm not PC. I'm gonna say what I mean, and I think that's why I wanted to start doing this YouTube thing, because I watched some YouTube videos and Instagram videos, Facebook videos, all these videos from fellow hair people, and I think the thing that I hate the most is just how generic and I get it. Everybody wants to be super professional and make everybody think that they're perfect and everything like that. Well, I ain't fucking perfect by any means. And I think we kind of need some more real out there to let people know it's okay not to be perfect. It's okay that the client isn't always fucking right. Because trust, we know they're not always right. Sometimes we have to make them think they're right, but they're not always right. Anyways, excuse me, I gotta have some tea. So anyways, my purpose for doing this is I started my own salon suite January of this year, 2018. And in doing so, it has been hell on earth because my ex-employer decided to take me to court because I violated my non-compete. It has sucked. So I wanted to do these little tutorials on what to do, what not to do, my experience, and just talk about hair. I don't care if people agree. I don't care if you hate me. I'm not going to respond to any negative crap. I have had plenty of negative crap that I've caused myself in my life, and I'm sure this whole thing can cause some shit going down. I don't care. If people want to ask me questions about experience, stuff like that, I'm down. I don't care. But I kind of, also, I will talk about stuff that I do that, not all the times I go by the book, not all the times I go by the direction. I do it more on myself than I will clients, because shit, if I fuck up my hair, that's one thing. If I fuck up a client's hair, not good. And I have fucked up some clients' hair because it's part of what we do. It's kind of how you learn. And thank God they've been clients that have been extremely understanding. And if you fuck up, you need to know how to fix it. So that's also something I'm going to touch. I have Instagram. I have Facebook. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's pkdoeshair_studio. If you want to follow my Facebook, it's pkdoeshair at facebook.com. So today I wanted to introduce myself. Hi. I'll give a little background. I am 50. Not bad for 50, huh? Anyways, I'm 50. I went to cosmetology school when I was 18 in California, Castro Valley, actually. I went to Castro Valley Cosmetology School. And Miss Alice at the time was the head educator there. She had this rad ass red beehive, and she used to smoke. This is when they could smoke in the school, and she would sit back in the color room behind the counter and smoke. She was amazing. But it also was the time where the only way you did color, and I remember we used Color Charm, and you would color people's hair, but they would mix everything for you. So when you got out of beauty school, you did not know what the fuck you were doing. It was great though during that time in the 80s to go to beauty school because the haircuts were so cool. So I got to do some really cool retro haircuts. I guess now they're considered retro. Back then they were just what we did. It was a cool time. I did hair for a little bit, got out of hair. I have worn many hats. I worked in fashion. I did stunt work. I've been a bartender. I've waitressed. I've, oh my God, retail. Yeah. And it was funny. Everything has led me back to hair. And after being out of hair for a really long time, I decided to get back in, but because I let my license lapse, which don't let your license lapse. Pay the fucking fee. Pay the 50, 75, whatever it costs to keep your license live. Because you never know. I really didn't think I'd come back to hair. And hi, here I am, full circle. Say what? So anyways, I had to go back to school. So I went back to cosmetology school freaking in my 30s in New York, graduated. I got my Cosmo license in New York. I have my Cosmo license in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta right now. I have my Cosmo license in California now. And I have my barbering license and my barber instructor license in Georgia. Now, when I was in New York, I ended up getting a job at a place called Truman's, and that is what got me into the men's grooming industry. And I love my boys. I loved my boys there. Guys are so much easier than us. I mean, I pity the people that have to deal with me and my hair. If I go somewhere, I always have to be like, hi, you need to get me somebody who's going to listen to what the hell I say, because if I could take my damn head off my shoulders, I would do it myself. So I don't want somebody to be like, oh no, I got you, and then they fucking cut off 3 inches, which happened to me in New York by a coworker, and I almost stabbed him. No lie, I was so fucking pissed. I can't even begin. But anyways, Truman's really got me into the men's grooming industry / barbering, and I love it. I still do women's hair. I'm a little more picky on the women that I take because I just don't want people that are extremely high maintenance and a pain in my ass and don't want to listen to my advice or suggestions. Like the chick that comes in with hair down to her ass and has been coloring it for 12 years with black box color and wants to go platinum blonde and wants to do it in one setting. And when you explain to her, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that to you, and they just don't want to listen to that, then you're not my client. I have learned I will give up people. I don't care, because there are some clients that you can never make happy, and you figure that out pretty much after a couple sessions with them. It's okay. I see a lot from Facebook groups that I'm in of new stylists that are like, oh no, I just have to make everybody happy. The client's always right. Oh my God, she wants a redo and blah, 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 blah. I get it. When you're first starting out, you just want clients, but you don't want that type of client. Trust me, you don't want that type of client. You will build a good client. Tell if you are talented and passionate about what you do. Hell, me doing this salon suite thing, I am having to rebuild my clientele because of the douchebag owner who sued me and kept me from being able to reach out to my clients because I'd be in violation. Blah, blah, blah. That's another video. That's an important video that everybody really needs to watch. Because when somebody tells you, oh, non-competes won't hold up, bullcrap. They hold up. Trust. And it was my mistake. I own my mistake, my part. But, you know, it could have been handled a lot differently and could have definitely not cost either one of us the money it has cost us, and is still costing him a lot more. But anyways, back to my thoughts. So yeah, I'm not somebody who kisses a client's ass. I humor clients. I stroke their egos. I love my clients. My clients allow me to do what I love to do. I love doing hair. I love doing men's hair. I love doing straight edge shaves. I pride myself on Truman's teaching me how to do an awesome straight edge shave. And I have honed my skills, and I have repeat clients constantly come back to me because of my shaves. So, and I'll one day record what I do during a shave because we could all learn. I go on YouTube all the time and see what other people do and steal their little ideas, because that's another thing I hate about this industry is some people are like, oh no, I don't tell people what I do. Oh no, I don't tell them my color formulation. Excuse me. I get that you don't want to tell your clients what your color formulation is for them, because yes, that is something that we've paid a lot of money to go do, learn how to do. If somebody's moving out of state or out of town or something, I'll give them their damn color formulation. But if they just want to take it somewhere else for, no, you have that person figure out what the hell I was doing. If they're good, they'll be able to somehow match it up. But otherwise, no. That's my knowledge. Anyways, so I love what I do. And this whole salon suite thing, or salon lofts, whatever they're called, has been around probably like 15 years. And honestly, within the 5 years, I've seen it just explode. And it's cool. I mean, if you go rent a chair, sometimes you still have to deal with what the hell the shop you're running it in, their rules and policies and everything like that. When you do this, hell, you just basically, you're your own boss. The only person you got to answer to is your landlord. And honestly, my landlords rock. I see them maybe once a week and just in passing. I pay my rent. I do what the hell I want. I come and go as I want. Yeah, it's good. So if you got a clientele, or if you can hustle and get people in your chair, I would suggest this if you're seasoned. Or you can even share a space with somebody. I would even be open to sharing my space with somebody, but I just have to make sure I trust them, because I got a lot of investment in this thing. And I just need somebody easygoing. I don't need somebody who I have to like deal with and yell at to clean up and bullshit like that. I managed a shop in Los Angeles, and oh my God. Why can't you just fold the towels? Why can't you just show up on time for work? Your client's been waiting 20 minutes. Why? Why are you making me look like to be the asshole when I have to tell you, be at work on time, fold the fucking towels, clean up? It was that little nitpicky shit that made me hate what I did. I would never manage a place again, let alone own a place where I had to employ people. Hell no, no, no. Hair people suck. We're crazy. And I think that's where I was a little while ago, was I really admire people that are in this industry and share their knowledge. I mean, knowledge is power. And for the ones that won't, let me put it to you this way. You may think you're hot shit. You may think you are at the top of the game. You may think that, you're God's gift. But there will always be somebody out there better than you. And there will always be somebody out there better than them. It just keeps going. So be fucking humble. Humility goes a long way. Share what you've learned. I am going to show you my flaws. I'm going to show you my accomplishments. And I'm going to try to give knowledge. I need an outlet. More than anything, I don't know if anybody's going to watch this, but I need an outlet. I need to feel like I'm giving something back to this industry, and maybe humor you guys. Like I said, I'm not going to try to make all the lighting perfect and be like Miss... Ooh, I'm not going to say that because I might offend. I'm offensive. Trust me, I'm offensive. I'll just tell you. Some people are going to like me, some people are going to hate me, whatever, I don't care. I love tea. I love coffee. I love, love, love. So you're probably going to see me either drinking tea or coffee. Today's tea. See, I have keep calm and drink tea. So anyways, this is my first video. I am going to post more as time goes on. Make a comment. Go follow my shit. Share your shit. I love to hear it. I will also share any knowledge I have. Please share knowledge with me. If anybody else is out there doing these salon lofts, salon suites type thing, and you have any tips that made your business better, share, please. Marketing, stuff like that. Right now, I'm trying to go into a big marketing push to get new people in here. And I'm kind of working on that in the next week or so. So as things start to unfold, I will share that with you. One thing I did, so when I violated my non-compete, I was within the radius that I shouldn't be in. We'll talk about radius. I had to move spaces, and I had to get all new business cards. So in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm going to try to appeal more to the more conservative crowd. Do I look fucking conservative? I'm not conservative by any means. But, be true to yourself. Because this freaking card I have, I hate. Hate, 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 hate. Hate, hate, hate. Every time I look at it, I'm like, that is the most generic, boring shit that I've ever done. So I ordered new cards yesterday, and I'm very excited. So be true to yourself. Be true to your brand. Just be true, because no, I need to be myself. People come to me because A, yeah, I do good work, and B, they like me, and that's a big thing. I used to work with a guy in New York who was awesome at what he did. Trust me, really, really good at what he did. But he didn't like people too much. So he would lose people if they ended up going to somebody else when he wasn't there or wasn't available. He would end up losing those clients to somebody else who's more personable and they could talk to, because he just doesn't like people. And if you don't like people, I don't give a shit how good you are. People pick up on that. And then you're going to get people in your chair that don't like people. And it's just this whole thing. You attract what you are. So if you're an asshole, you attract assholes. So if you keep attracting assholes, you keep being in really shitty relationships, the common denominator is you. Take a look at yourself. Anyways, okay. I'm just rambling right now. I'm going to actually sit down and write little things and do videos on actually certain subjects. But I will do a ramble every now and then because, I got to fucking vent, and I'm going to vent. Anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. If anybody out there is watching, I appreciate it. And have an awesome weekend. It is going to be the Easter weekend. So, go Easter egg hunt. Say hey to the Easter bunny and Jesus, and have a good time. And I'll try to at least post once a week. Ciao.